Hello, if you're watching this, you're a part of my employee retention credit sales team, and I wanted to give you some tips and tricks to help you find leads and places to look. First off, whenever you're talking to businesses on the phone or in person, I like to actually enter their contact information myself into the form instead of trusting that they're going to do it. If you're just going to text or email out a link, a lot of times they'll kind of either forget about it or ignore it. So if you can actually enter the information yourself, it ensures it actually gets entered, and then you can actually schedule ask them, hey, when's a good time to do a call, and you can schedule a little phone call whenever time the business is available. So how do you find leads? Where do you look? So first thing you want to do is look through all your contacts in your phone, but you're not only looking for business owners, you're looking for anyone that works for a small business. So if someone works for a small business, they can put you in touch with the owner, and you can kind of use different angles to motivate them. I like to use, hey, your boss is going to make like an average of $10,000 per employee. So maybe if he gets a huge payday, he'll give everybody in the company big Christmas bonuses, or he'll give you like a nice fat bonus just for letting him know about the program. So that can kind of motivate the employee to get you in touch with the owner. Whether they give you the owner's information or they give the owner your information, that can be a great resource to kind of get a hold of them. And then it's not only just like the contacts in your phone. So obviously you can just kind of post on social media about this. That's, one way to do it. That is kind of passive. But one thing I like to do is I just kind of scroll through my feed. And there's a lot of people that are social media friends that I have that I don't really know very well in real life, but I can kind of click on their information, see where they work. And if they work for a small business, I hit them up too. Say like, hey, does your boss, has they filed for the employee retention credit yet? So, not only just posting on social media, but also scrolling through it. Like every time you see someone, that owns business, hit them up. Every time you see someone that look at where they work, what I mean? If they work for a small business, hit them up. Try to get them to get you to their boss. So that's a great resource that's been pretty successful for me. And also whenever you talk to a business owners know other business owners. So even if they say they've already got it or, they're not interested, you can always, this is like one of the number one sales tricks that salespeople use. Doesn't matter what you're selling. You always ask them, hey, do you know anybody else that would be, would want this? So when you talk to anyone, ask them, say, hey, do you know any other businesses that might want, haven't applied yet? I would love to help them out. So, that's a great way to get new leads. So besides doing that, you can also, literally just call random businesses on the phone. You don't even have to know anything about them. Just any type of business, whether they're restaurants or, like doctor's offices, whatever kind of office. If they have 5 or more employees, they're a target. So just cold calling, it's worth your time to do it. You can also just walk into businesses too. Like I like to print up little flyers. Just drop them off the businesses I emailed out before. I'll send out the same flyer again because there's some new people that joined my team since the last time I sent it out. Just a little thing you can print up and leave behind with your contact info and your referral link. That kind of gets them something to think about after you leave. Also, another thing I've been doing, you don't have to do it, or you can do it to a lesser extent. I've been doing the pay-per-click ads. You can just do the little Google search ads. If you get one a month, you can make pretty good money off that. It's worth, you can spend a couple bucks a day on that and not spend too much. Another thing that's worked for me is sometimes when I post on social media, I'll say hey, if you know someone, a business owner that was open during COVID, and you put me in touch with them, I'll pay you $100 just for referring me. But you don't actually have to pay them until you get the commission check, or maybe you can wait until they just sign the contract if they want to get paid sooner. But I gotten a few leads signed up from that. So hey, just do you know a business? You don't have to own the business. You just have to know someone that owns a business, and I'll pay you just to put me in touch with them. So that was a great trick that I used, and I got a few leads off of that. And then you can kind of make little videos and post them on social media talking about it. That kind of helps get more attention than just kind of like a text ad or a picture ad. Actually, little videos, you can add the subtitles so they can kind of see what you're talking about, even with the sound off. Stuff like that. There's some other tricks you can do, but those are kind of the main ones. Just actually get out there and get to work. Calling them. You can literally make $5,000-$10,000 just off of setting up one phone call. So it's definitely worth your time. Please, if you're having trouble, You can call me, email me. I'll help you, figure out some strategies and some tricks that'll work. I've been doing pretty good, but this is like my full time thing now. I'm learning every day and getting better. The best way to do it is to try it. So get out there and go get your deals, and I want you to make a lot of money and do great at this. So please email me if you need anything. But other than that, get out there and go get your deals.